So, hello everyone. I'm Shwet. I will be your Sergeant at Arms today. I'll be coordinating the meeting and handing over to Sir. So, let's move forward. I welcome you all to the 147th session of the Toastmasters. I think we had some time since we had anyone besides member join us in the offline itself. So, welcome you all. Thank you. And today, Padma Priya has also joined us. So thanks, Padma Priya, for joining us today. We are hoping that you will enjoy SoundBytes Toastmaster at Radisys.
Yeah. Thank you, Sharat.
Shwet.
So we have Shwet now. Yeah.
Sharat will be.
Sorry for it. Sorry for that.
No problem. So,
funny gadgets is the thing.
So today.
Yeah.
So today it was earlier planned that we are going to have a speech marathon, but unfortunately none of the speeches are going to be presented. They are busy so instead we will be having a table topics marathon. And for those, the focus will be funny gadgets. So let's go on with that. And to hand over to the president and Toastmasters of the day, Sharat. Let me So he is someone who loves traveling, explores cafes, loves to grab the opportunities that help his personal ambitions and personal growth and help others also. And besides that, he is the true iconoclast in being a vegetarian from the state of Kerala. So let's welcome Toastmaster of the day, Sharat.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shwet, and welcome everybody to 147th session of SoundBytes Toastmasters Club. And me as a president would like to welcome you first before I hand over to myself as a team mode. So as a president, firstly, I would like to state our club mission. So actually I had a printout handy. Unfortunately, I couldn't take the print on time. So let me read the club mission statement first. So we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. So that is our club mission. We provide a very supportive and a positive learning environment. So thanks. We have a couple of guests here today. Thanks for joining us. And we hope to see you again for our future sessions as well. And I would definitely encourage all of you to spread the word about our club with among your friends. The more, the merrier it is. And I would also like to tell something exciting. So we are already in session 147. That means after 3 more sessions, that's the 150th session, we are going to have a milestone session of 150. So that will be a great achievement for a club like ours. It's not easy to conduct, already we are at 147. So we'll be having the 150th session soon. So really, I would like to thank all the active club members, all our ExCom members who's present here, and all the guests and everybody who continuously supports us as a club. And also, I would like to thank our management for the continuous support they have been providing with us, the confidence they have with us as a club, and they really believe that employees can benefit from a club like SoundBytes Club. And before I officially open today's 147th session, I would like to also thank our buddy club, Shall We Talk. So we have 3 members here who are helping us with the roles, as well as they'll be continuously helping us as a buddy club. So I would like to thank Shall We Talk, our buddy club. Thank you for your support and looking forward to the continuous support from you going forward as well. And with that, I would like to officially open today's 147th session as a president. And I would like to now hand over to the Toastmaster of the day, who is an amazing person. I don't know, there is no words for this guy. It's the best person I've known in life. I don't know, I don't have words for this person. So I would like to hand over to Sharath as the Toastmaster of today. So guys will be thinking what is happening. So I myself am the Toastmaster of the day. So yes, so handing over to Toastmaster Sharath. So yes, welcome everybody. Now I am here in avatar of Toastmaster of the day. And I hope all of you would have seen. So today's theme is funny gadgets. So every session we have a theme. Today's session is on funny gadgets. So what do I mean by funny gadgets? So some of the gadgets, it can be genuinely funny, right? You ask the gadget to tell a joke and the joke might be really funny. So that is actual funny gadgets. But that's not the main funny gadgets that we are aiming for today. There are certain gadgets which sound so funny. What is that even made for? Do we even have a case study like that? Do we even need a gadget like that? So have any of you encountered some of these type of funny gadgets where you see, what is the purpose? What do we do with this? Why is there a gadget like that? Anyone have encountered, or you all feel all the gadgets are important? Whatever is there, have you come across Amazon or some of this social media where they say, hey, this gadget, I don't know, it makes no sense. Why is it even there?
I've seen one guy who usually creates some posts and he create these kind of funny gadgets. I don't know what his use of that, but
KYT session.
Nowadays, there are a lot of channels which say this gadget is there. Let me see if we can use that gadget and things like that. So for the funny gadgets today, I have prepared one small slide which I wanted to share with all of you. Let me just open it up here, and please do let me know once all of you can see it. Just give me 1 second. I have to share the screen as well. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen. Okay, I'm sure those at the room can see.
yes.
Can somebody confirm if you can see online funny gadgets? Okay, perfect. So this is today's session, funny gadgets. Let's just quickly look at the first funny gadget. Now this one surprise. This is not the gadget I'm going to talk about. This is something that I've used to cover what is underneath. This gadget also, I'll talk about it at the end. But the first gadget here I'm going to reveal. Yes, this is USB Petrock. Any idea what it does? USB Petrock, anybody?
Nothing.
Brownie points, like
Nothing.
Maybe to break the.
okay, we have one
Nothing.
answer, it does nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, you connect to USB, what happens? Does a light turn on? Does it play music? Is it a
Maybe
Bluetooth
I
speaker?
think seems like it's egg, right? So it might transfer protein out of the egg. It's like
Oh, I wish that was really there.
Who is it transferring to
fitness
laptop?
enthusiasts would have liked it. Yes. Any guess? Any idea? Guess what it does? You connect
It might turn this rock into a pet something because that's what it's saying.
Okay, good observation. It says USB Petrock. Okay, fine. Let's. Anybody else? Yes, you are about to.
It might glow.
It might glow. At least, yes, that would have made sense. But surprise, it does nothing.
Yeah,
I know, man. That's great. I
Or
think
during
you
fight
already
to
know.
someone.
This is just to. It's like a prank.
Yeah.
You give this, and then they'll be like, okay, maybe it needs more charge. They'll try to connect it for longer time. Maybe some light is gonna glow, some music is gonna come. So this one is actually like a prank instrument people use, this gadget. So this is called as USB Petrock, and it does absolutely nothing. Now, how many of you feel this is a good gadget? Okay, how many? Okay, you feel it is a good gadget. I have one vote here.
I have fisting problems, so I can use it as an.
Okay. How many of you feel this absolutely makes no sense? Okay, I think majority of the hands are gone up for Petrock. So yes, thank you for all your votes. And quickly, I'll move on to today's agenda. Actually, as part of today's agenda, we had 3 segments. So normally for the benefit of guests, for our usual sessions, we'll have 3 segments. The first segment is the prepared speech segment, where we have speeches by, there'll be prepared speeches. The members would already prepare on a speech and come and deliver the speech. And after that, there'll be an evaluation segment where we have some people identified as evaluators who will give them a constructive, positive feedback that they can work on. So that is the second segment of evaluations. And then we will have table topics. When we have table topics, so there will be table topic segment as well. Sorry, I messed up with the order. So first we have speeches, then we have table topics, and then we have finally evaluations, where they say how many minutes the session took. And then there'll be various reports on whatever happens on the meeting. So today, initially we had planned 3 prepared speeches. Unfortunately, all of them have requested us to move the speech to another time. That's one of the challenges. Shall we talk for your note that we sometimes face? They couldn't prepare. All the 3 speakers have requested to postpone their speeches. So hopefully we'll be able to listen to them soon. So today's segment, primarily, we have the table topics segment. We have at the beginning, and then after the table topic segment, we do have the evaluation segment. Evaluation segment, of course, is not just for the speeches. Whoever gave the table topic speeches, the general evaluator will give their evaluation. Then we have timer report, grammarian report, etc. So that is the basic agenda. So we have table topics and then followed by evaluations, and then we will have the votings where we'll vote on who are the best speaker of the day, etc. You felt for today. So that is today's agenda. And before we move on to today's first segment, we have a general evaluator for today who would be introducing the tag team, that is the timer, the R counter, and the grammarian for today. And we have help from our buddy club, Shall We Talk, who would be helping us with the general evaluator. So let me quickly introduce you general evaluator for today.
Sorry to interrupt, Sharath.
Yeah.
So John is running a bit late, so I will replace him as the general evaluator for today.
Okay, so that was Padma Priya, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. So today we have our area director Padma Priya as a general evaluator who will be helping us with the tag team as well as the general evaluation. Unfortunately, I have the introduction here of John, so I hope we can see him join in the future session. So Padma here is our associate director of area F4 that we belong to, our club belongs to, and she has already come in person to SoundBytes Club as well during our installation ceremony. She has been to this office and her support has been immense, and she is now our current club coach as well. So with that, I would like to hand over to General Evaluator Padma Priya to take this forward. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sharath. Thank you. So hi everyone, good afternoon. This is Padma Priya and I'll be playing the role of the general evaluator today. And yeah, so the general evaluator role, as you all know, is like a teacher or a principal who monitors the session from the beginning until the end. And I'll be sharing a report of how the session went. What were the good points about your session? Where did you lag? All those reports. I will come back at the end of the meeting. And in this assessment, I'm not alone, and I have a team, tag team, who would be helping in my journey for the general evaluation. And for the tag team, T stands for timer. And in order to assist me in evaluating the timing, I would request, even I do not have the introduction for the timer, but I know he is the Vice President membership of SoundBytes Toastmaster Prashant. Over to you.
So,
Thank you, General Evaluator Padma Priya. Hello, everyone. I'm the timer for today, and as a timer, it is my responsibility to make sure you are within your time while you'll be giving speeches or speaking on the table topics. So since today we don't have any speeches, I will tell the time duration for the table topics. So the time duration for the table topic is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show the screen card. And for online people, I will show my background as a green. And for at 1 minute 30 seconds, I will show the yellow cards. And at 2 minutes, I will show the red cards. And apart from this, you also have a 30 seconds of grace period at the lower bound and the higher bound. So you can complete your speech within the 2 minutes 30 seconds. That's my role. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, timer Toastmaster Rasan. For the next role of the R counter, I would request Toastmaster Prabhu, who is a seasoned finance professional with 18 years of experience in business service operations. He is majorly into SAP finance implementation, and he has become one of the active Toastmasters of Shall We Talk Club, and he has extended his support for the buddy group as well. I would welcome Toastmaster Prabhu to introduce his roles and responsibilities. Prabhu, you are on mute.
Yes. Sorry. Oh. Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Toastmaster of the day, and good afternoon, very good afternoon to all the Toastmasters in person and as well as people all in the online. So I actually feel so hunger, yeah. So because being it's a lunchtime, so I came here to have a very good South meal. But though I hope I will not get that South meal because as the TMOD already mentioned, there's no prepared speech. But I hope I will get some variety meals, mini meals instead by having the Toastmasters. I mean the table topic masters and the table topics today. Yeah. So any meal by that time, it need to have a right ingredients, right? So we not have a meal without having too much of cooked fruits or cooked vegetables or too much of salty, right? So by that way, so today my role is to see whether the speech, which is the meals, which is having a seasoned with the salt to an extent of what it need, and then to the good variety of vegetable, how it been cooked well. So, and that's my role today. Like I'm going to monitor the table topics that's going to deliver today, and where I will be monitoring your crutch and filler words. The crutch words that includes like flow, well, so, like, but, and then the filler words that includes and and I also will be watching out for unwanted uses of passes because that in turn will spoil the speech as such. Yeah, and then the repeat words. So like everyone, I'm here to taste the meal today. So over to you, TMOD. I mean, over to you, the general evaluator, Toastmaster Padma Priya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabhu. Moving on to our next tag role taker, the important role for the session, which is the grammarian. And for that, we have our Toastmaster Manvi, who is a passionate Toastmaster who always bubbles with energy, always enthusiastic to pick roles, and mainly the grammarian role. I think she is in love with that role, and she likes to immerse herself in the world of books. Yeah, over to you, Manvi, to explain your role and responsibilities.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Priya. Very well, good afternoon to all fellow Toastmasters here. About the grammarian role, I would continue the recipe from our counter Prabhu, which says about he is ready to taste the meal. However, if a salt or pepper is somewhat go here's and there, this taste spoils. So I'll be one of them who gonna taste it lavishly, understand whether the salt is pricky or not. My precise role towards that dish would be to understand, to monitor the slight errors in the spices, which is nothing but the grammatical errors in our language, in the proper usage of the same in our sentences. Along with it, the additional responsibility I'll be playing today to introduce the word of the day. I tried taking out the same with the theme. So the word of the day will be contraption. Let me repronounce it. It's contraption, which means a strange or a complicated piece of equipment. Now, if I have to quote this word in a statement, we can go and get a bite with our recent evidences. The first aeroplane were dangerously contraptions. I'll repeat it once again. The first aeroplanes were dangerous contraptions, which is nothing but just the strange or a complicated piece of that particular equipment. So I'll repronounce the word for everyone. It's contraption. You'll see it in the chat box as well. Over back to you, Toastmaster Pratham Priya. Thank you and looking forward for the lovely session here.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manvi. Thank you, TAC team, for introducing your roles and responsibilities. Thank you for having us, and we'll come back at the end of the session with our report. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Padma Priya, for introducing the tag team for today. Very important, who will be supporting us throughout the journey of the session that is today. Before I hand over to the table topic segment that all of you are eagerly waiting for, I would like to share some more gadgets with you before I move on to the table topic master. I hope you can again see the gadgets page. 1 second, let me just extend the screen. Just give me 1 second. Okay, see myself. Can anybody see online the?
No, not the screen.
Not
No. Not
Okay.
yet.
1 second. Okay, I hope you are able to see it now. Let me quickly move on to the second gadget. Of course, I'll talk about this later. All right, here comes the second gadget. What is this? What would you like to call this? Anyone would like to name this gadget? I'm not given a name for this.
Mobile receiver.
No, mobile
Receiver.
mobile receiver. Okay, that's a nice name. Any other names we have here? Land phone converter is something we can use. People who are so used to old ages land phone. I don't know that these days people wouldn't have even seen that. I'm sure. So when I was small, we used to have something called as this type of a land phone. Of course, there's no mobile, and then you have a dial sort of a thing where you have to just tick, 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 one by one. We used to rotate and have the digits dial, right? So this is something that you can connect to the phone apparently, and then you can use that to talk instead of the phone directly. So you have there's some famous YouTuber. They'll be like, why do you need it? You just remove it and then you just keep it like this. That is more than enough. How many of you feel this gadget will be useful? Anybody in the room?
Useful
feel
for
this?
millennials.
Oh, okay. We have Manvi saying that it is useful, and then we have Aishwarya saying that okay, maybe just for some that retro feel, right? You get some retro feel from this.
No,
Okay.
no. I heard someone, I think Shwet said that it's useful for millennials, and I 100% agree with him. Because the minute you
Likewise.
turn 30, because the minute you turn 30, your phone does not go like this. You answer phones on speakerphone and say hello like this. Like that I started seeing, and I'm like, you know what? It's just better to have something over here. So the other person on the phone is not like, I can't hear you. Your mic is not working properly. So I'm like, I think this is great.
Yeah, happy to see that some people are even finding some of these gadgets useful. I find it very funny, and I have no clue why it is even there.
I think it can be used when you put your phone on charging.
Or on charging, is it? And then it's
Lie on your bed and use it.
Yeah, for that you have airports.
It is 100% funny. There's no question about it. Unquestionably funny, but it's also useful.
I think I would consider this also as a contraption. Like you are simply complicating, the mobile phone is already enough complications over there, and you are complicating something, putting one more layer on top of it. I don't understand that, but nevertheless, there are more funny gadgets coming up next. But before that, I would like to hand over to the next fun segment, I would like to call it for today. That is the table topic segment. And for table topic segment, we have a table topic master, Pranali, with us. Just to quickly introduce Pranali in her own words, and sorry that I forgot to take a printout again. Okay, so Pranali, in her words, So she says, I'm a creative soul who finds joy in expressing myself through various passions. Recently, I've ventured into the world of travel blogging on YouTube and Instagram, and it's been an exciting journey so far. I've also developed a growing interest in experimenting with healthy recipes, adding a flavorful twist to everyday cooking. Despite all this, I'm still a kid at heart. Maybe that's why watching cartoons never fails to bring a smile to my face. You have enough cartoonish gadgets here. I hope that makes you happy. Life's too short not to enjoy the little things, and I believe in embracing every moment with curiosity and enthusiasm. That's great. Now, with that, over to you, table topic master, Toastmaster Pranali, to take this forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sharad. So good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So today's table topic session is going to be a little unusual and little funny and a little too real for all of us. You see, we go through our life surrounding with a lot of objects. It may be phone or say coffee mugs, your laptop, your plants, or even that forgotten water bottle at the back of the fridge, or say in your gym bag. But what if they could talk back? Like just imagine they're talking with you on whatever they have gone through till today. What if your overused charger finally get a chance to rant, or your microwave decide to call you out your midnight snacking habits? Welcome to our today's session, dear humans from your things. So in this session, you'll be stepping into the shoes or say the sockets of the things around you. Or sometimes you will hear what they have to say about you. Some of they are tired, some of they are very dramatic, or say some of they just want to be seen or appreciated for once. So in this session, we'll be having it as a object talking to you as a human. So how this session will run is we have a letter or say a confession from all the objects, and they'll be giving some prompts to you which you have to talk about. It can be funny. You can talk as you can take your own stand or defend yourself. So this is how our session is going to be for the table topics, and I'm sharing my screen. Please let me know if it's visible. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So are you all ready to just start with this? I'm sorry, I'm showing the first slide. Okay, so which slide would anyone would like to go with? Like we have 10 slides basically.
Does anyone get?
Let's
I
go.
think they might have want to do it later once we have a sample.
Anyone who want to just talk or rant or to listen to their ranting?
Online.
I can go for.
Okay, we have John here. Hi, John. Welcome. Hi.
Hi all. Good day.
So we have 10 slides. You can choose any one of it.
Number 7.
7. All right, here you go. So it says, Dear human, I'm full of books. You swear you'll read. When? Shelf of broken promises. So this is what the shelf is trying to tell. And this is what you have to answer is what would your bookshelf reveal about your hobbies? What would your
You
bookshelf
idiot.
reveal about your hobbies? Over to you, Toastmaster John.
You idiot. Why did you buy me and come and keep it in your house? At least someone else could have bought me and then they would have read you. You are just useless, man. You just sit over there doing nothing, looking into your system rather than just looking into me. Look how pretty I am, how nicely colorful I am. And then you're just looking at that idiotic Toastmasters group and then sitting over there only. Why did you even buy me? Why did you even get me home? At least you would have left me there, na? I was surprised when my book was talking like this to me. And I understood it later that I had bought that book for some reason. But alas, I never could take the time out to read that book. And that is why the book was
scolding me ultimately. Did it make sense to me? No. I did the same mistake again, and then I bought another book thinking that I will read that book at least before even I completed. And that book joined with the other book, and then it started scolding me even further. And the best part was they both were talking together like this. Hey, buddy, come, come, come. Welcome to our shelf. You are going to be of no use here because this useless guy is never going to touch you again. At least if he gifts us to someone else, we would be more happier. Oh, you know about this guy already? The other book said. Yeah, because I am lying here for almost like 3 years now and he's not touched me. This is how I would say my book would rant about me. Thank you. Over to you, Tabletop Master.
Thank you so much, John. And I could totally relate to you. Even I'm a bookworm, and recently I purchased 2, 3 books, and those are like literally getting dust on them, and still haven't opened it just because I'm not having enough time. So thank you for sharing your thoughts. Anyone else want to take up next? Don't worry, it's your things talking to you, so you already know every one of them. They're surrounded by you already.
So we have Gaurav from the room.
Okay.
Wanna-
Yes, Gaurav. So which slide would you like to go ahead with? We are done with 7, so we are left with 1 to 10, with 7 not present.
I'll go with 8.
8. All right. Here's yes. So this is the your camera roll, which is saying, "Dear human, you took 29 selfies. Just pick one. You're tired storage." Dear human, you took 29 selfies. Just pick one, man. You are tired storage. So this is what you have to talk on. What's your phone photo gallery trying to tell you? Over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pranali, for giving such a wonderful topic. This remind me of my Google Drive storage capacity, which is almost in red color. Google gives us 15 GB device storage, and it is touching to 14 point something now. And frankly speaking, I have not taken a lot of selfies in that. It has built over time, and I'm not fond of taking a lot of selfies. So I don't think it is my phone. I think it might be Sweet's phone.
Not bad.
Oh, it's not iPhone? Oh, no worries. Then maybe someone who is using iPhone and taking, because iPhone is good for their camera, right? It has
Not
a
for
notable.
Not for selfie.
Yeah, some people may say that, but people are taking 29 selfies in a day. So we can't say that iPhone front cameras are not that good. Or maybe people are so obsessed of their, I think they are taking more than one selfie in an hour, right? 29. So maybe people are more obsessed. And I have seen people taking a lot of selfies from iPhone, and iPhone usually they does not come with a lot of storage, right? So I think that's the phone is trying to say to the people, please use me in a proper way. Otherwise, I might turn it to a contraption and I will stop working. Then you will bang your head on the wall thinking ki what I have bought. So if you want to use me and to have a like to make me working properly, then please take limited selfies. I know you are beautiful, you are handsome, and you are not going to change every day. Okay, so for that, I think that's the notification that iPhone is giving to the user. And I think it's a good message for all of us. Like we should not be very self-obsessed. We know we are changing. Everyone wants to know how we're gonna look. Let's say how we used to look one year back, right? And now it's a difference. So everyone wants to have that look, but it is not good to be self-obsessed and utilize our time properly so that our devices will not turn into a like hanging device or a hang device for us. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav, and thanks for all the reminders. I'm sure we all might be self-obsessed with ourselves that we click a lot of selfies and don't know how come this phone storage gets overfilled. Even if we haven't clicked a lot of photos, it's simply gets stacked up, right? Okay, so let's move on to our next slide. Anyone else want to go ahead with? We are done with 7 and 8. Yeah, I can see Manvi. Yeah. Which slide would you like to go ahead with?
Number 9.
Number 9. Okay. So here's your slide and the object saying, Dear human, I'm a 2%. You had one job, your dying companion. Dear human, I'm at 2%. You had one job, your dying companion. What does your phone goes through in a day with you? What does your phone go through in a day with you? Over to you, Toastmaster Manvi.
Knock, knock. Please look at me. Give some kind gesture at least. I'm your own. Don't throw me like this. So this is how happens usually with me. I'm a non-techie being into a technical role professionally. I have a habit to keep throwing my phone here and there. On top of it, the best part is I have a butterfingers. So the moment I try to hold my phone closely, intactly, it often falls. And the moment it falls, it gets damages, get hurts, get wounds. And me being compassionate towards my thing, try to bandage it well. I'm an iPhone person. My iPhone repairs cost me heart attacks many of the times. So in this way, my phone always keep on knocking and says, buddy, I'm your own. Give some kind gesture and love and affection towards me. Hold me how you hold your shoes, how you take care of your wristwatches, because I'm another passionate towards these two things too. Then my phone says, hold me as your child so that I can cherish you more. Being you, my doctor, charge me at the right time so that I can flourish you more. So I think the small take from this is take care of your things, be respectful towards it, though it's living or non-living. You show respect, it will come back to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manvi. I really appreciate you brought up this point because often we forget about these things which are actually important to us in our daily life. Like just imagine you are with 1% charging and you are in your Uber drive and your phone just died. And these days with this online moving things, we don't like carry the cash, right? Then we have to suffer. Yeah. Thank you for that. Anyone else want to go ahead with? So we are done with 7, 8, and 9. Do we have anyone to?
Yes, yeah. So we have a guest, Rohit, who's there with us in the room. Yeah, please. Very good.
Hi, Rohit. Welcome.
Thanks.
So we are having slide 1, 2, 3 to 6, and then the 10th one.
I'll put it up 1 second.
Yeah. So we have 1 to 6, and then the 10th one.
You just go with second.
Second.
Yes.
All right. Here you go. This is your letter from a missing socks. Okay. So it's saying, Dear human, I had a twin. We went everywhere together. Now I'm alone in this drawer of shame. Lonely socks. Dear human, I had a twin. We went everywhere together. And now I'm alone in this drawer of shame. Your lonely sock. So what you have to say is, how would you explain the mystery of this missing socks to this poor soul? How would you explain the mystery of the missing sock to this poor soul? Over to you, Toastmaster Rohit.
Okay, I would like to explain this story which happened with me. Actually, I would like to wear both the socks, not the same, different. I would like to wear. So actually, it's happened with me. How it is, like I always go through my desk and just searching for the socks, and I saw there are many socks. Okay, but sometimes what happens, some socks are like same in the color, but they are different in the sizes or some patterns, right? So I just pick it like that only. So I just wear one is in the different pattern and another one is in different pattern. So sometimes what my wife called me, today also you wear a different socks. So I just go to home and then she is just scolding and just saying, why did you wear these different socks? Why you just throw other one then? So yeah, that's it. Thank
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rohit. I can like actually tell you one thing. Like I want to like confess one thing. Like these days, mismatched socks have been a trend.
Yes.
So you are safe. So if you are wearing mismatched socks, do know that it's a trend and you are a trendy person. Yeah. So let's move ahead. And do we have anyone else who want to take up?
Yeah, so we have
Somnath.
one more. So we have Somnath from the room.
Okay.
So
Hi,
thanks.
Somnath. Welcome.
Hi, Toastmasters.
Yeah. So we have slide 1 to 6. Sorry, 1 and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10.
I will go with 3.
3. All right. I guess you would able to relate with this. Okay. So it's screaming and saying, Dear human, I signed up to support you, not carry your stress, snacks, and laundry to your chair. This is your office chair saying to you, Dear human, I signed up to support you, not carry your stress or snacks and laundry to your office chair. So this is what you have to tell is your chair needs a therapist. How do you respond? Your chair needs a therapist. How do you respond? Over to you, Toastmaster.
Yeah, so here I'll talk about the chair, but I think my chair doesn't need a therapist. My chair might need a physiotherapist. So, like my chair might say to you that, like when you bought me, you kept me wrapped in plastics. I thought you will take care of me, but nowadays when you sit, sometimes you sit properly, but it might be for your own back and all. But after some 3 4 hours, you sit like you might have seen the Bandit like Beckham movie. So you do not keep me straight. So and so I my chair might tell that please send me to a physiotherapist first, because for your back you are at least for 3 4 hours you are sitting properly, but then you don't sit properly and you bend it like anything.
So it was physiotherapist, then a therapist.
Thank you so much for sharing this. I hope every one of us might be relating this that at one point of our stage in our life, we all might be going through our back pain and starting to hold our like hands behind our back and saying, "Oh my God, my back is paining." But that the story behind it, our chair already knows it. The posture we sit in and everything. Yeah. So I can see Avinash have raised his hand. So hi Avinash. So
Hello.
which slide would you like to go ahead with?
I'd like to go ahead with which is left.
So we are left with 1, 2, 4, 5, 4, 6, and 10.
Okay, I'll take 1.
1. All right. Okay. So here you go. This is letter from your charger. So your charger is saying your charger is threatening to retire. How do you conceive it to stay? Sorry. The letter it's saying is, Dear human, I'm hanging by a thread. Stop bending me like I'm in a yoga class. Dear human, I am hanging by a thread. Stop bending me like I am in a yoga class. Your dear charger. Over to you, Toastmaster Avinash.
Oh, there you're back again. I that's how this letter began. I found it in my inbox, uh, and it says that the person has been very loyal to me, and this is his final plea. Who is this? Oh, a charger. He claims he is not a gymnast. He claims he's tired of these trapeze motions, these new yoga postures that he's learning while dangling off my bed. I I don't appreciate you anymore, it says. He says that he's a life source. He says that he's the sparkle of the night. He is the one that brings joy. He's the one that is not a shiny paperweight. I appreciate my charger. My reflections on it are it's a disposable thing. I can bring in a new charger when its life is done. But then, yes, those fraying ends do tell a story. Do tell that I am a bit of a klutz. Do tell that I am not sleeping well. I probably should just leave the phone aside when I'm off to sleep. Poor charger seems to be pleading too desperately. Maybe I'll acquiesce. It's no longer a contraption for me. Maybe I'll give him a better life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Avinash. I hope we all can relate to this, having our charger whose wires have been bent completely or the it has been toned off, and we have like banded it up with some wire or say some thread or something fancy just to protect it, but whereas it's already like exposed to getting harm. I hope you give some remedy to it.
Sorry to interrupt. I think we can have one more table topic, the final one, as we are almost on the hour.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Who would like to give a like last shot for this?
Harshita.
Yeah. Hi, Harshita. So the slides pending are hi. So the slides pending are 4, uh, and 6, and then we have 10.
6.
6. All right. Here you go. The letter it says, Dear human, I helped you remember tasks. You helped me become wallpaper. Forgotten sticky notes. Dear human, I helped you remember tasks. You helped me become wallpaper. Forgotten sticky note. How would your sticky note describe your productivity style? How would your sticky note describe your productivity style? Over to you, Toastmaster Harshita.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, my sticky notes was so much obsessed with me that though my sticky notes is helping me to remember many tasks, I'm very bad in memory that I'm even forgetting to check the sticky notes itself. Finally, I made it a wallpaper. My sticky notes realized, and it sent a letter for me. My memory was very bad that I'm not looking at the letter. Also, it was piling up in my incoming messages. I'm not saying this letter itself. I had that much bad memory. So because of that only my sticky note got obsessed with me. Okay, but my sticky notes, I want to convince you. Maybe few times only I missed the highlighted tasks on you, but sometimes I followed the task you highlighted for me, and even I'm decorating my sticky notes very well. I'm along with the tasks I'm keeping designed and colorful sticky notes also for you.
colorful papers also I'm making as a sticky notes. And sometimes I'm very much careful that if the sticky notes, whatever I completed, I will be removing that. So I'm not piling up the sticky notes, right? So you please get convinced with my behavior, and I will not repeat this forgetting behavior. Definitely, I will follow the tasks that I highlighted on you. So I beg you and I plead you, sorry, my sticky notes. You are no longer a wallpaper for me. I will recollect the tasks mentioned on you, and I will follow that on time. Thank you, sticky notes, for the help you have done me till now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Harshita. Like even I have this habit of writing everything on the sticky notes and sticking it on my wall. And by the weekend, I could see that none of them has been achieved. So yeah, thank you, everyone. And with that, dear humans, this brings us to the end of today's therapy session for our loyal, overused, and unappreciated contraptions and useful tools as well. But maybe these things aren't just tools; they are quite observers of our lives, watching, judging, and waiting for their moment to speak. And today they got the chance to send us the letter and have the confession done. So with this, we come to the end of the session of table topics, and I would like to hand over back to Sharat.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master Pranali. Let me just flip your spotlight. Just give me 1 second. Yes, thank you for a wonderful table topic segment. I'm sure all of you would have had a great fun listening to others, and also thanks to all of you who participated in this. And I hope all of you had fun too. With that, let's quickly come back to the theme of today, that is funny gadgets. So let me again present my screen, and let's quickly look at maybe the final one or two of the funny gadgets before we move on. So, right. So I hope my screen is visible for everybody.
Yes.
It is online as well, right? Okay. So here we have the next funny gadget. What do you think about this one now? Do you have an idea what it does?
Dancing shoes.
Yes, it is not
Does
dancing
it play
shoe.
song?
It just plays audio through its small speaker that is there, and you have to actually put a CD to it. Down the CD. Can you believe nowadays you have, and this is currently available. So I'm not taking any of the gadgets which is there so many years back. No, I'm talking about the gadgets that are available right now for you to purchase in various platforms like Amazon.
It has some volume knob also, right?
Yeah, it has volume knob, it has speaker, it has tweeters.
Okay.
And then you have to actually put a CD. So it's like a CD ROM type of a CD into the shoes, and then it will start playing the music. And this is available in various sizes. So the speaker, if the bigger your leg size, the bigger the speaker size also would be. So you have an advantage if you have a big leg, then the sound effect would be better. Now, how many of you think this is an amazing product?
It is amazing. Like it would say, like you are the technician, but you are down to earth.
Perfect. Yeah, that's it.
Or it could be a competitor of Ola for the joggers.
Yeah, exactly.
Ola, you can play the songs, right, while riding.
While riding, exactly. And then imagine the confusion you will create. Let's say you are in the car and then you are playing a music in your shoe, and then already the driver is playing another music, and then it all gets mixed up, right? So now, how many of you think this is a useful one? Anyone online? Let me just quickly. Okay, we already have a couple of hands going up here in the room saying, oh, okay, we have two hands going up there as well saying that this is useful. Okay, great.
Like bring your own DJ.
Yeah.
I would.
Correct. But if you ask me, I feel this is absolutely useless. I don't even know if you get any latest music anymore in CDs. You get all your Amazon.
Maybe the pen drive and that
Spotify's
might be useful.
Won't the CD just crack up when you walk?
Sorry?
Won't the CD just break when you're walking?
No, it is protected enough, so there is enough metallic
Cushioning.
yeah, it will doesn't, and then there's cushioning. It's pretty huge. The shoe is pretty huge. They said sound effect is also good, but I don't think. And then imagine if it has a scratch, right? Tick, 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 it will keep doing it. That used to be so irritating. Thank God to nowadays all cloud platforms, you don't have to hear to that issues. Now, with that, let us quickly move on to the important section, the next segment, that is the evaluation segment. And for the evaluation segment, I would like to again hand over to our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Padma Priya, to take it forward with the evaluation segment. Over to you. Thank you. I think you are on mute.
Sorry, yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Sharath. Before I begin with my detailed evaluation, I would request my tag team to come and present their reports. First, I would request Prasan Timer to present his report.
Okay. Yeah. Or,
He's visible, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. First of all, thanks to Toastmaster Pranali for such a wonderful table topic season. The topic was so good. I mean, it was kind of people forcing people to think about and then speak. It was not an easy topic. So coming to the timer report, I think everybody is qualified. Everybody is qualified. I think, yeah, everybody is qualified for the poll. And the time taken by John is like 1 minute 47 seconds. By the Gaurav, it's like 2 minutes 9 seconds. By Manvi, it is 2 minutes 2 seconds. By Rohit, it is 58 seconds. And by Sobnath, it is 1 minute 2 seconds. By Avinash, it is 1 minute 31 seconds. And by Hasita, it is 2 minutes 1 second. Yeah, that's my report. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prashan. I would next call upon our counter Prabhu to present his report.
Can you hear me and see me?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a good meal for the lunch time, at which I'm still not yet had my food, but though now I feel that I'm already had my food for 50% of my stomach is already full. So it was a good session. There are a few crutch words that's been used by most of them, and I hope I'm also the same person who normally can't avoid using these crutch words. I'm still in a learning phase, like all of you. I hope we will also start improving it by learning how to cook the food by having good ingredients, right? Like by good usage of ingredients. Yeah, that's how I say. So I think one thing, like I saw Avinash, there's just only one but which he has used and nothing else in his speech, and it was a very good piece presented by Avinash. So I will share my detailed report in the chat for everyone to go see and make use of it. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabhu. And I would next call upon Toastmaster Manvi for a grammarian report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priya. Please bear with me. I'm gonna take a while. The session was really wonderful. There was certain pronunciations which we need to look upon. It's so I'll specifically go and specified few in my report, which is primarily, not primarily. It's pri. I has the sound of E, which goes as I. It's primarily. We tend to use and we often use so in our language often. Could be replaced with different words like remarkably, unusually, exceptionally, depending upon the statement or the expression you want to put across. Feel to hunger. It's just feeling hungry. Embracing, a good word has been used, which means a sign of happiness. Just also could be changed, and because that's also the very common word which we often use, could be precisely, merrily, recently, again, depending upon the situation. There's a good word. Usually we are tend to use it often now, but when you hear it suddenly, it gives you a side there, which is alas. It's an expression of sadness. When we are trying to put up the sarcasm, we can replace it with a brickbat. That's another word which we can look upon. Have a look is not a right phrase ideally in our dictionary. It's take a look, because you can't have it. You can take a look. Like can also be replaced with multiple other phrases, such as, for instance, similarly, for example, depending upon the situation or the sentence or the expression you wanted to put across. Another pronunciations which I came across, it's properly. It's properly. Then it's trapeze. The another pronunciation is sleeping. I heard it maybe could be because of the network got fluctuated or the vocal was not clear, but I found it little abrupt, not at the right pronunciation. Trapeze was a good word used by Avinash, which is nothing but just a wooden or a metal bar used for acrobats. Dangling is to hang freely. Would like to is the right phrase. I'm sorry to note down the incorrect one, but it's would like to. That much bad. We have this tendency to proceed with very in our statements, and that much bad and that happy I was. So we have abbreviations for it, can be replaced specifically with this phrase, which is that much bad, could be severe, terrible, horrendous, many more. It's paper, the right pronunciation. Whenever we are in a meeting or in any conversation, we tend to say hand over or back to. These two phrases can't be used together. They have two different meanings depending upon the expression and the situation. However, given at this instance in our Toastmaster meeting, when we are idly passing on the dice to our previous Toastmaster or previous or the future speaker, we usually, and the right phrase would be hand over instead of back to, because it's a phrasal verb, which is nothing but just defines the action of transferring the dice. Hence, it's precisely and merely good to use hand over. Crack up could be also used with goes to pieces or breaks down. Its topics were, not was. When we talk about the plural and singular, that's how our grammar and the words, the phrases changes. I probably end here. Over to you, Padmapriya. Thank you.
Toastmaster Manvi. Thank you. So moving on to the General Evaluator report. So how did the session go? When did we start? So the session started 3 minutes late, I would say. So we had Toastmaster Sharath explaining about the changes in the speeches. Yeah. So there we had a delay and we started 3 minutes late. And we are also running short of time. We are over our end time. Yeah. So we are running late. We'll have to focus more on the time management. The second point about the presidential update from the president. President, he had a good start. He welcomed the guest very well, which was a good thing in your speech. But what I felt is the updates were missing from the presidential speech. Probably as the president, you could focus on the upcoming events that the team XCOM has to focus, or some kind of an information that has to go to the members of the club. So that can be a point of improvement there. And moving on to the next session of the general evaluation, all the 3 tag role players, they explained their roles and responsibilities very well, the timer, accounter, and the grammarian. And for the accounter, Prabhu, you had a good analogy and you related the session to the meals and the lunch, and that was really good from your end. And the report, from the report perspective, Toastmaster Prashan, on the timer report, probably you could have focused more and thought more innovative on how you are going to present your report. It is good that you congratulated and appreciated Pranali, that is fine, but for you as a timer, probably you should focus more on delivering your role and responsibility in a more innovative way. That would have actually added, though you did your role properly, probably that would have added a brownie point for you. And Prabhu, you could have been a bit detailed about your report. And grammarian report was quite detailed, Manvi. Kudos to you. And probably if you can draft that and share it with the team, it would be helpful for us to remember, because your report was very detailed. Probably some of the things might have been missed out. It is better if you can share that as a report with the team. And one more observation is the people in the room. People are very focused attending the meeting from the laptops. Rather, people who are gathering in the room, if it is more kind of a session, we could feel that, right? So the interaction between the people in the room and the people online, that and the distraction through the laptops could also be avoided. This session was also more interactive, like more members actually spoke in between. You shared your thoughts. The session was interactive, and the members in the room, if you can gather as specific for the session, it would be more interactive and more fun, and we would not miss out on like acknowledging the members who are appreciating the members, clapping, and that encourages all the speakers to speak. Yeah, that is one pointer which I have noted down. And moving on to the table topic master, awesome job there, Toastmaster Pranali. It was a good and innovative thought which you had. The presentations and the topics were also well presented, and you drove the session as well very well. The table topic session, you had your own thoughts and your own responses for all the speakers. Moving on to the table topic speakers, first Toastmaster John, as usual, you had a good narration with a story of books talking to each other. We were able to visualize that, but I couldn't see you online, so not much from my end. Moving on to Toastmaster Gaurav, you had a good usage of the word of the day and you had a good narration. Probably one point which I would suggest is you could have been more dramatic. You also had a good narration about iPhone and you were talking about others. Probably you could have used the stage and you could have been more dramatic. That would have added a good visual for others. In Toastmaster Manvi, you had a good hand gestures, even though you were online, good hand gestures, and you had a great message. But initially, I felt that there were a lot of pauses. Might be you were trying to collect your thoughts, which I found with all the speakers. You could have taken that initial few seconds of trying to collect your thoughts before you kickstart your speech, table topic speech. Moving on to Toastmaster Rohit. So even though being the guest, great attempt to narrate your own story of socks. Yeah, it was actually, it relates to many of us. Then Toastmaster Somnath, you try to bring in the humor, which was a good point in your table topic speech, from a therapist to a physiotherapist, where you brought in the touch of humor. You could want to improve on your hand gestures. Probably your hands were tied, so which is not good while we stand on the stage. Probably that is something that you can improve at your end. Toastmaster Avinash, though online, you had a good smile and you had really good facial expressions, which we could evidently see. And you also had a conversation, kind of more than like your story. You had a story, you had a good narration, but more than being passive, you could have kind of brought into the life using those characters which you had in your story. Moving on to Toastmaster Harshita, you had a very presentable speech. You had a good smile throughout, and yeah, even the drama is something that was missing in your speech as well, because you had a good content. Finally, you pleaded to your sticky notes that could have been brought into action, which would actually enhance your favorite topics. Overall, the session was great, amazing. With these small corrections, probably we can move to the next level. Thank you. This is a report from my end. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Sharat.
Yeah, thank you, General Evaluator. Sorry, I'm just doing some adjustments on the system here. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot for that very detailed report general evaluator, Priya. Sure, even I, as a president, have also noted down a lot of pointers from whatever you said. But now I'm here again just to quickly tell you about the final gadget, and please let us utilize this moment to vote for your favorite speakers. Gaurav, can you please confirm if you have posted it in the... Okay,
Shared.
so we already have the link available in the chat. Please do utilize this time to cast your valuable votes, your favorite speaker. Please do let us know if anybody is facing any issue. Meanwhile, let me share the screen again. Okay. I hope the screen is visible, but okay, you may not be able to see the PPT, right? 1 second. Yes. Yes, can anybody confirm online? I hope it
Yes,
is
yes,
right.
it's visible.
I'll just go to the final one. I'll not cover everything which I had planned for today, in the interest of time. Meanwhile, while you're voting, so I'll talk about this one, which you've been seeing from the beginning. Any idea, anybody, what this actually is, what this gadget is?
I think it is somewhere I've seen in movies, Mad Max Fury, right?
Mad Max
Ah,
Fury.
yeah,
Okay.
they used to.
But okay, no, but this is actually available. Any guesses what this might be for?
Makes you speak less, like you work more and speak less.
From home. Working from home makes you speak less. Okay, fine. So let me give
It's
you.
like
Let me
listening
tell
your
you.
own thoughts or what?
No. This is
Listen, your
actually to
thoughts are-
speak privately in public, if that makes sense. So what you do is, so if you talk in normal Bluetooth headset, whatever you say, if you are loud, others can hear what you are saying. Right? They won't be able to hear because you're using it. But what you say, it is audible. Here, this gadget says that whatever you say, it will be acoustically closed, and others won't be able to hear to what you are saying. You don't have to move. There's various situations, especially in the company, where you have to move to a meeting room to take some personal call or some other urgent call or some other company calling you, right? You have to, in this one, you can directly talk and no one would hear what you're saying is what the company says, but I am not very sure. I think still there will be leak, and then it looks very funny and very weird. I don't think it makes any sense. Anyone feels this is a useful gadget?
We have shortage of meeting room, then yes, might be.
Yeah, in the meeting room, then yes, yeah. Anybody from online? I'm sorry, I'm not able to see anybody online here. Sorry for the technical issues. Yes. Anybody else online feels that gadget is useful? Okay, Pranali. Yes, I think maybe you have a lot of private conversations to be Oh, yes, Avinash, you have something to say about Hashmi. So this gadget's name is called Hashmi. Yeah, Hashmi. Not Imran Hashmi. Hashmi. Hashmi.
Hashmi, okay.
It is available for purchase. Yes, Avinash.
Seems like a very useful one. I believe if you're getting a dressing down, it might be pretty useful.
Okay, cool. So let us quickly thank you. With that, let us move on to the voting. And can you confirm if you?
I
I
received
think I
6
need to
votes.
vote it myself. Let me just use this time to quickly vote.
6 votes only.
Yeah. Others, please guess. Especially, shall we talk? I hope the link works for everybody. Can you please confirm if you were able to vote? Probably Priya or somebody.
No, the link is not working for us because it is blocked by our organization. I hope so.
Or maybe can you enable it for everybody, Gaurav? By any
Blocked by
chance?
their organization.
I think
Oh,
it has.
Yeah, it is from our end. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Voting link. Okay, I'm just seeing.
Maybe we'll try through mobile.
Yeah, maybe we can take a minute to just try it through mobile. I'm
It is
just
not
voting it
democratic.
myself.
Not allowing to put it there.
Okay, I think yeah. It's the same, the one you had shared with me, right?
Yes,
Gaurav,
yes.
separately.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, just take a minute. Yeah, just 2 minutes. Wait. Okay, I think we can quickly have the votes. Just 1 second. Yeah, can Gaurav, can you please share the screen and show the results?
Yeah.
I think we already have other booking people already waiting.
I have received 8 votes. So based on that,
Yeah, please do share your screen. We can directly announce.
is my screen visible?
Yeah, screen is visible. Yes.
Yeah. So the best role player goes to Pranali.
That's Pranali.
Best auxiliary role player goes to Manvi for the grammarian role.
Yeah, sure. That's right. 1 minute. Yeah.
And best tabletop speaker goes to John.
Congratulations to the winners and thank you everybody for participating. I think we have to quickly wind up now because we already have people waiting, unfortunately. And then sorry that we have taken time so much. Thanks everybody for joining us. Special thanks to Shelby Talk team for your wonderful support with the role takers. And with that, we can officially conclude today's session. We already have back-to-back bookings here, unfortunately. But thanks again. Thank you, everybody, and wishing a great day and a week ahead. And hoping to see all of you in the future sessions as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you all.